Level 1. The recruitment rain hits the windshield. Midnight. Your phone vibrates. One message. Get in the car. You already know who sent it. And you already know there's no turning back. A black SUV waits outside your apartment. Tinted windows. No plates. Engine running. You step inside. Nobody speaks. Just the smell of gunpowder. And expensive cologne. A voice finally cuts through the silence. You work for us now. Your heartbeat spikes, but your face stays cold because undercover agents don't panic. They survive. The cartel leader slides a photo across the seat. A target, federal witness, scheduled to testify in 48 hours. Your mission, get close to the cartel, find the money routes, expose the operation, and stay alive long enough to escape. Simple, until you realize one thing. The cartel already suspects there's a rat inside, and now every move you make could get you buried in the desert. Level 2, inside the cartel. The compound looks like a fortress. Armed guards, attack dogs, cameras everywhere. Nobody smiles here, nobody trusts here. You're searched twice before entering. Inside, music blasts through the mansion. Gold chains, stacks of cash, weapons on every table. It feels less like a home and more like a kingdom built on fear. Then you finally meet him. El Fantasma, the ghost, the man every agency failed to catch. He studies your face carefully, too carefully. You ever kill someone before? The room goes silent. Everyone waits for your answer. You nod once, slowly. He smiles, but it's not a friendly smile. It's the smile of someone deciding whether you live or die. You'll fit in nicely. For weeks, you play the role perfectly. Drug runs, secret meetings, encrypted calls. Every second feels dangerous. One mistake, and you disappear forever. But then, you discover something bigger. The cartel isn't just trafficking drugs. They're buying politicians, judges, police commanders, even federal agents. The corruption goes deeper than anyone imagined. And suddenly, you don't know who you can trust anymore. Level 3, the test, 3:12 a.m. You're dragged out of bed, blindfolded, hands tied. Someone whispers into your ear. El Fantasma wants to see you. Your pulse explodes. This is it. They found out. The SUV stops in the middle of nowhere. Desert wind howls around you. The blindfold comes off. A man kneels in the dirt, bruised, bleeding, terrified. An informant. El Fantasma hands you a pistol. Prove your loyalty. Everything freezes. This wasn't part of the mission. The informant looks directly at you. He knows who you are, and if he speaks, you're dead. The cartel circles around you silently, waiting, watching, judging. Your hands shake slightly. You hide it. Think. Fast. Then, gunshots erupt in the distance. Federal vehicles storm the desert. Lights everywhere. Chaos. Screaming. Bullets tear through the night. You grab the informant and run. But El Fantasma sees you, and now the cartel leader knows the truth. You were never one of them. Level 4. The hunt. The city becomes a war zone overnight. Safe houses burned, witnesses executed, corrupt cops hunting you through the streets. Every billboard, every camera, every border crossing. Your face is everywhere. You're no longer undercover. You're prey. The agency orders immediate extraction. But there's a problem. The evidence is still inside cartel servers. Without it, the entire operation collapses. So you go back in, alone. One last mission. You sneak into the compound during a cartel celebration. Music shakes the walls. Nobody notices you at first. You move through dark hallways, past armed guards, past surveillance rooms, until, finally, the server room. You plug in the drive, downloading files, 20%, 40%, 65%. Footsteps approach. You hold your breath. A guard enters, flashlight scanning the room. Closer, closer. Then, the lights cut out. Gunfire erupts upstairs. The raid has started. You grab the drive and sprint, but the hallway is already surrounded, and standing in the middle of it, El Fantasma, holding a shotgun. You should have stayed loyal. Level 5, the escape. The compound explodes into chaos. Federal teams breach every entrance. Smoke fills the mansion. Helicopters roar overhead. Cartel members fire blindly into the darkness. You dive behind a marble pillar as bullets rip through the walls. El Fantasma reloads slowly, calm, like he's done this 1,000 times before. You could have been rich. You step out, weapon raised. You mistake money for power. Silence. Then both of you fire. The blast echoes through the mansion. Glass shatters everywhere. El Fantasma collapses. The ghost finally falls. But the war isn't over. Outside, sirens scream across the city. Cartel cells begin retaliating immediately. Because removing one leader doesn't destroy the empire. It only creates a vacuum. And, somewhere in the shadows, someone new is already preparing to take the throne. Hours later, you sit alone in a safe house, bruised, exhausted, alive. The agency congratulates you, calls the mission a success. But deep down, you know the truth. You escaped the cartel. Barely. But part of you never left that world behind.